Konnichiwa minna. Hello everybody. In this video, I'm going to be doing a Pokemon TCG live match update. I will be doing these videos every single Tuesday. So, like if you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel and mark your calendars. So, let's get started. So my matches. So my stats here is I've won 47 times, I've lost 47 times, and I've played 94 matches. So those are my stats there. I've been playing a little bit of my Charizard EX deck, and it's also really good that I found out. Like, it's really good like against Mew VMAX, because Mew is weak to dark and Charizard EX is dark. So I've been wrecking Mewtwo VMAX decks because of weakness, which is cool. Sorry guys. And I've been playing with a new deck here because I was facing a Lunatone Solrock deck, and I was using my Charizard EX deck, and basically this is very, very clever. Really good match. Basically they bosses order up my Pidgeot EX, and then they use the Lunatones, sorry, not the Lunatones, the Solrocks, I'm sorry. They were using the Solrocks because, like, of its ability, you get to take a Psychic Energy from your discard pile and power up your Lunatones. So if you have 4 of them, you could do that 4 times a turn, which is insane. So they used that ability to power up their Lunatone, and then they used Defiance Band to power it up even more, and basically they knocked out my Pidgey EX and took the last 2 of their prizes. So, and they also had a Gardevoir EX as well to power up the Lunatone as well. So that was really clever, and I love that match so much. So losing to that deck inspired me to build the deck myself. So I'm going to show you guys the deck list here. It's a little bit different, I would say. So here's the Pokemon. So I run 4 copies of Lunatone from Pokemon Go, 3 colorless from Moon Kinesis for 30+. This attack does 30 damage for each Psychic Energy attached to this Pokemon. Really good card. I think I powered this up with 10 or 11 energy, and I knocked out a Charizard EX with it, so it can get very powerful. 2 copies of Mewtwo V, and 2 copies of Mewtwo V Star, really strong attacker, for a Psychic and a colorless for Psy-Purge for 90+, to discard up to 3 Psychic Energy from your Pokemon, and this attack does 90 damage for each card you discarded this way. Really good card, because sometimes I would use like the Solrocks and the Lunatones as kind of like my energy acceleration, and then I would just discard the energy from my Lunatone to power up Mewtwo. And then, like, its V-Star power, Star Raid, for a Psychic and a colorless. This attack does 120 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon V. So very good card, especially if your opponent plays a lot of Vs. That does include VMAXs and V-Stars as well. Yeah, like, unless your opponent plays like a Manaphy or something to protect their bench, but yeah, that kind of sucks in that situation. But other than that, if they don't play a Manaphy, you can take multiple prizes in one turn just by this V-Star move. So very good. And 4 copies of Solrock. You need Solrock from Pokemon Go for its abilities, Sun Energy. Once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy card from your discard pile to one of your Lunatones. Very good. If you have multiple of them on your bench, you can do that multiple times a turn, which is awesome. And then 1 copy of Radiant Greninja for the concealed cards, to discard an energy card to draw 2. Very good draw card, and also, like, it puts a Psychic Energy into the discard pile. That way you can use Solrock's ability. So that is all the Pokemon. Then going with the trainers and supporters, like an energy. So 2 copies of Raihan for the recovery, 3 copies of Rescue Carrier to put 2 Pokemon with 90 HP or less from your discard pile into your hand, so you can get your Soul Rocks, you can get your Lunatones back, which is good. 4 copies of Cross Switcher. It's basically kind of like 2 Boss's Orders into a trainer card, but you have to discard 2 Cross Switcher. So Cross Switcher is really, really good. I like it. 4 copies of Level Ball to search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP, put it into your hand, really good. You can get your Soul Rock, your Lunatone. 2 copies of Avery to draw 3 cards, and then your opponent has to discard their bench down to 3. Very, very good. You can get rid of something crucial from their bench. Awesome. I'm definitely a huge fan of this card. Like, this card is so annoying when played against me. 4 copies of Trekking Shoes. I am a huge fan of this card. Definitely my favorite trainer card right now. You get to look at the top card of your deck. You may put that card into your hand. If not, you can discard to draw another card. Very, very good card. Like, especially for it to be a trainer card. So if you have multiple Trekking Shoes, you can do that multiple times a turn, which is awesome. 2 copies of Hisuian Heavy Ball, which is basically like Hazelf from Legends Awaken. You get to look at your prize cards and take whatever you want, basically. 3 copies of Fog Crystal to search your deck for a Psychic Energy or a basic Psychic Pokemon and add it to your hand. Really, really good. You can get your Mewtwo out. You can get your Psychic Energy. Just such a good card. 1 copy of Pokestop. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard 3 cards from the top of their deck. If a player discarded any item cards this way, put those item cards into their hand. This card is amazing. Basically, I get to discard, potentially, my Psychic Energy. That way I can use Soul Rock's ability. 3 copies of Nest Ball to search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, shuffle your deck. Really good. You could search your regular Mewtwo V, you could search your Soul Rock, you could search for your Lunatone, just such a good card, or even your Radiant Greninja if you need to draw. 4 copies of Professor's Research, staple. 4 copies of Bravery Charm to give my basic Pokemon plus 50 HP. This is a really, really good card. I like to attach this to my Lunatone because Lunatone has a weak 90 HP, which is the bad thing about Lunatone. It can easily be knocked out, but with Bravery Charm, it could definitely last a little bit longer. And that's all the trainers, supporters, and stadiums. And then the energy is just 11 Psychic. You need a lot of Psychic energy for your Mewtwo. You need that for your Soul Rock, your Lunatone. So I think 11 Psychic energy is perfect. So yeah, guys, I think that might be the end of the video. So yeah, so once again, 50% wins and 50% losses. But hey, that's just how it goes. Like it happens. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below, and what decks are you playing, and what is your wins to loss ratio. I would love to know. I definitely am a huge fan of the Lunatone Soul Rock deck. I love that deck very much. Because don't get me wrong, I love my Charizard EX deck, but it's nice to take a break, and definitely playing Lunatone and Soul Rock and Mewtwo V-Star is definitely a break for sure. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I'm having a lot of fun with that deck. That deck is super fun to play. So yeah, guys, I'll definitely put my player name in the description of this video. If you guys would like to battle me, definitely let me know. And also, here is my avatar. I don't know if you guys can see that, but here's my avatar. So if you see this avatar, you know who you're playing against. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane!